What is up, everyone? It's Mr.StealUrGurl coming at you with not a StealSpeaks open cast. I'm waiting for that round 4 to be completed, but as you can see, I got a wonderful 4v4 for you on Seton's Clutch. Let me introduce the players because there are so many of them. On point for Team 1, we got Kolos, 3453, starting off with some research stations and a factory. He is the baby puke green Cybern Commander. And his C, one of the C spots, spawning in as the brown UEF Commander, Andrews. What a real creative name there. He's going with double research station opener, which is very, very interesting. And the air spot, we got Bloodhound spawning in as the yellow Aeon Commander, dropping down 2 research stations and an air factory. That is not a bad build at all if you take it slow. And their other C spot, Orange. He is the Cyber Commander, the one, the only Alpha Hex, dropping down 2 research stations before he drops into the sea. And Team 2 taking point, we got Cadier. Have not seen that guy in a long while. He is the green UEF Commander, ACU, dropping down a research station, going eco all the thing. And their C player, Jerix, the purple UEF Commander, dropping down, going straight for that cruiser. That is quite ballsy there, I must say. A research station and a cruiser. And their air player, we got Atomic spawning in as the red UEF, doing a double research station opener and an air factory. Should have gone 2 air, 1 research, but that is fine. And the other C person, the other naval player, he is the blue UEF, doing 2 research stations and an air factory. He should have gone into the ocean. Let's see how that pans out for them. And it appears for Team 1, their C player, Andrews, has decided to go against convention and go with air. I guess it's acceptable for air to be dropped down, but you really want to see some C there. And a nice scout going off there for Team 2. Who is that guy? Atomic saw all the things, allowing for Jarek to know what he is to expect. I like that cruiser, that nice opening cruiser, really hampering Kolos's early eco. And Kadir dropping down a land factory and a pointless point defense that is not really needed. And pointless, no, that's good actually. Some air support there for that Mastodon to just really tick off Andrews. That's a nice placement there. The sub, unfortunately, is not getting anything done. And I wonder if Bloodhound has scouted yet. He is scouting now, but that scout, it may be intercepted. No, it's not intercepted. Let's slow it down to 2, something acceptable. As we could see, Bloodhound scouting all the things, and it appears an AC-1K is going to be out for Atomic. And it looks like Kolos has dropped down a land gantry. It doesn't look like he has the money to build anything, but I like how Alpha Hex is sending units out to help out over there, and trying to help out Andrews over there. And a little air fractor right there. The Aeon units are just destroying Blue's Wasps. What's Blue's name again? Cyrax is just getting wrecked. And here comes Atonic's red Wasps fighting over some loyalists. That is very unfortunate. Wow. it appears that Bloodhound single-handedly won air from 2 players. That's a really sad thing there because Andrews is sitting there twiddling his thumbs. Well, not twiddling his thumbs, I'm just kidding. Getting messed up, unfortunately, by those Mastodon cruisers. That's what happens when you don't have a sea person to contest this. You get absolutely inundated by Mastodons. They just could do whatever the heck they want. And that fat boy does not last long against Bloodhounds We Do Boths. And I don't know what Cyrax is thinking here, trying to send his air units, that nothing is going to happen. Not going to be able to protect against that. But I think Team 1 is doing much better right now. Bloodhound is hiding his ACU from any snipe attempts. And looks like Bloodhound just doesn't care what's going on there. And finally it turns around to take care of that. The holo flares could only defend against so much. And he's just Bloodhound just flying over to the enemy base, doing whatever the heck he wants. And there is a bunch of executioners and a megalith facing off against 2 Fat Boy 2s. And I like what Bloodhound's doing there. He's taking out the resourcing options of Atomic. Very nice there. And I think those executioners are aiming at the wrong thing. Now they're aiming at the right thing. They're outranging the Fat Boys. I did not know that executioners could outrange Fat Boys. That is an interesting fact there. Atomic is, unfortunately for him, losing all of his resources as Bloodhound's air units just don't care about that AA. And what are you doing there, Kolos? Just lost a megalith very needlessly, actually. Quite needlessly lost a megalith. Just taking Mastodon fire. And again, Bloodhound does not care about your AA there, Mr. Cyrax. But nice micro there, skirting away, dropping some more bombs, and boom! Down goes one shots. Not even no wreck left. That's very, very unfortunate. And Kolos' base is getting absolutely murdered by Poseidon battleships and Macedon cruisers. I like how the executioners are just chilling there. I really put them in the sea. Alpha Hex really should take... Kolos just got murdered, executed by the Poseidons. And Macedons, I'm sorry I missed that, guys. Point Man is now dead for Team 1. And look at the executioners execute that Fat Boy 2. Now, there's enough sea units here to take out this sea force here. I don't know what Alpha Hex is doing. He really should be taking his units to the sea and just annihilating. He could take all this out and force Jerix and Atomic out of the water. He could do that quite easily. Is he gonna do it? No, he's losing executioners to Mastodon fire. I don't know why he... I guess it's kind of difficult to micro these guys in this small area since they're so big and clunky. But he could easily push them in the water. Their torpedoes would be doing damage against these things. Yeah, he would definitely win that fight. Well, actually not anymore because I think there's an even number of executioners right now as they are Poseidons. And I don't know what Atomic's doing with his Air Force. Andrews is having no problem taking them out. Do they have shields on them? No, they're just brown. Brown always appeared to have shields on them to me. Yeah, no, they're good. They're good. Alpha Hex is wisely backing out of that one now because that's a nasty, horrible looking navy right there for Jerax. Now, I don't know why Cadier built a sea factory right here. He should have built it right here to fight with these executioners. Now, a whole bunch of subs could probably do the trick. At least contest against them. Andrews now has the shield on his Air Force as he's just flying around doing absolutely nothing. And Cadier gets attacked from the sea. He got scouted, and he's, unfortunately for Bloodhound, Cadier was smart and moved away. What is Andrews doing with his Air Force? He really should do something. Alpha Hex's Navy, their anti-air is picking off some of the wasps. And what do we have here? Oh my goodness, we got a nuke. We got a nuke on the field. That is almost completed, and that could be very painful for Team 1. That nuke isn't done being constructed, but Cyrax has to run away from that. Now, I don't see what the point what Andrews is doing here. There's a lot of AA and a lot of fighters. That Air Force did not last long at all for Andrews. But now Andrews has 2 AC-1Ks, which could do some major damage there. Andrews bought a lot of time for his team by sending his Air Force here. And we have a strategic launch, everybody. Let's see where that is headed. It looks like it's headed for right here. I don't think that is the right decision. I would have sent them right here, taking out all these forces, and then send the second one to take out these structures right here. Let's watch the nuke hit, shall we? And boom! Down goes 2 sea factories. I don't think that was the most efficient spot for a nuke, but it's really helping to slow down Alpha Hex regardless. Bloodhound, oh, I thought he lost his Air Force, but he just moved them out of the way. I do not know what Cyrax is trying to pull with his Air Force, because there's a big nasty battle, big nasty navy just hanging out right in front of his base. Now, Andrews really should have his Air Force bunched up with Bloodhounds to maximize effectiveness. Those AC-1Ks did not last long, but they were a decent diversionary tactic. The battleship is not taking enough damage, unfortunately for Andrews, whose Air Force got just completely annihilated with very little effort. Building nuke silos in a line, I don't know if that is the best idea, but Cyrax is in a lot of trouble here. I don't see why Cadier and Atonic's Air Force isn't helping him out, because Cyrax has nukes. Actually had nuke. Well, he has that one nuke. So if this nuke gets done, he could drop the nuke right where the Executioner class battleships are moving to and really help this team out. Let's see where those nukes are going. And that is not a very good use of nukes. He could have saved his life by dropping it right in that area, but he took out 2 Executioners. Well, that's better than nothing. Cyrax is in the red, dropping into 1,500, 1,600, 1,000 hit points left on that commander, and boom! Down goes Cyrax in a blaze of glory. He has hit the atomic age in more ways than one. Very well done there, Cyrax. Nice nuke you got there. And Colossus, I'm sorry I didn't tell you that earlier. Nice holding off Cattier there for your team. That was very much so needed. And Andrews is sending his Air Force with Bloodhound. That is the right move indeed. See what Andrews is planning to do with his Air Force. He should move them and attack something. Good, there you go. Andrews is knocking out resourcing options for Cattier. It took out 2 air factories. Very well done there. That AC-1K is still alive, taking out the air gantry for Atomic. Atomic is losing some resourcing options. Oh, he just lets it live. That one, I don't know what happened there, but that one metal extractor, mass extractor survived. But I do believe Alpha Hex took it out. Very well done there, Alpha Hex. And a large navy for Cattier is harassing Andrews as Andrews sends his AC-1Ks and gunships to deal with it. The AC-1Ks are... Oh, those aren't executioners. Those are Poseidons. I apologize. Taking so much... These Poseidons take so much damage. I don't know if Andrews is going to be able to wipe out the enemy there. And a major air battle between Bloodhound and Atomic with Alpha Hex AA support. Very well done there. And it appears that Cattier's navy is being whittled away. Very nicely defended there by Andrews. Cattier has a really nice set array of AA. I like the spacing where one goes down. Not all of them will go down, just one will. That's very much so needed. An air fortress, oh goodness. Just creating a bunch of units. That is a very scary air force for Andrews. Extremely scary. More gunships, that is nasty, nasty. And Jarek has moved in the air. He's going to... He's got his bombers. What is he? Who's he going to go for? Oh, goodness. Team 1, better look out. Team 2 is getting mulched by Alpha Hex's nasty, nasty executioner class ships. But Jarek's Poseidons are saying no to that and blasting Alpha Hex's units. And Atomic is saying no to Andrews' Mega Fortress and air units. It appears that just maybe Atomic has more air-to-air units. And uh-oh, I think Andrews got seen by Jarek as Jarek makes one pass with his bombers, dropping that shield, and a second pass on Andrews' ACU. Andrews, you need to move your ACU, and I think this pass is going to do it, and that will be all she wrote for Andrews. And, oh my goodness, boom! Down he goes, taking out most of Jarek's air... Well, no! A substantial amount of Jarek's Air Force survived that. So Andrews lost a substantial amount of units. Now, Atomic and Jarek have air on lock. They need to both focus down Bloodhound's air game. Very nice micro from Bloodhound. Let's see how he does on this. Very nice micro from Jarek as well. Atomic is doing very well also. Bloodhound lost all his air units to a combined air force of Jarek and Atomic. Very nicely done there. Jarek has a couple of bombers. who are trying to go after Bloodhound, I believe. No? No. I don't think they see Bloodhound.
Commander destroyed.
A tonic goes down. Oh my goodness, I missed it. Kadir is being focused down by the Executioner class battleships. Oh my goodness. It appears that Jarek moved his battleships and boom! Down goes Kadir. That just left an opening for those jump jet Executioner class battleships, and Jarek is just chilling in the middle of the water. What is he doing? He's trying to suck up all that tasty mass.
Strategic launch detected.
And a strategic launch from Alpha Hex. I didn't even see that nuke being built. I'm sorry, there, those of you at home. And is the nuke, where's that nuke going? Uh-oh. Going right for Jarek. What? Oh, Jarek moved. Okay, good, good, good. What is being built there? Is that a sonar? No, it sank to the ground. I think that was a sonar sinking to the ground. Let's speed it up a little bit since it's 1 ACU versus 2. Bloodhound has his air production back online. He should be able to easily now take out Jarek because he's all by his lonesome. I think Jarek may have gotten the radar jammer for his ACU, which is a good thing, but he can't do much against a Salem class. Jarek is just walking into trouble right now. He's looking for ACUs, I am quite sure of it. Sneaky there, Bloodhound and Alpha Hex. But if Jarek got to you guys, it would be all over. But I don't think Jarek's going to make it because of the large number of ships in the area. Yeah, Jarek's in the red, down to boom! Down he goes. He dropped down into the hundreds and spontaneously exploded due to Alpha Hex's Navy's torpedoes. So well played there by Alpha Hex and Bloodhound, both sitting there hunkering down like two scared silly nitties. Just kidding, you're not being silly. That is cautious as heck, because if one ACU goes, they both could have gone if they weren't hunkered. But they hunkered, so they made an excellent decision. So well played from all players. That was an exciting match. Very unconventional tactics there. So excellent. Great 4v4. I hope everyone at home enjoyed that. Thank you for sending it in, by the way, Alpha Hex. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Share with your friends, family, and foes. And as always, everyone, GG.